Howdy, welcome back to Wobble Enjoy Sports. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. But if you are a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for your continuous support. Tonight, Dor and I, we're pulling double duty. Dor, it's always a pleasure to have you on, mate. How are you on this fine Friday evening, TGIF?
Yes, thank God it is Friday, Sam, as we just have a look at lovely Bankwest Stadium as we hover over in the drone. It's looking like a fabulous late afternoon, early evening kickoff here. But to answer your question, mate, I'm going great. Very much looking forward to it. We had a stunning game of football last night that you called last night. It was a great game down in the nation's capital. And I hope these two games that we're calling tonight can really live up to the same sort of hype, mate.
Absolutely. If it's anything like last night, we're going to be using our energy big time tonight. So can you please take us through the Panthers?
I'll take us through the Panthers, mate. Yeah, so Dane Laurie's at fullback. We've got Alamotti and Casey McLean, who's back on the wings. They're our wingers. We've got Isaac Tago and Thomas Jenkins in the centers. Jack Cole and Nathan Cleary, the returning Nathan Cleary, are the halves. Moses Leota and Isaiah Papali'i. Papali'i shifts from the edge to start in the middle, with Mitch Kenny being the hooker. Liam Martin and Luke Garner comes off the bench to start in the second row, with Isaiah Yeo, the first Panther to hit 250 games tonight, in the lock position. Our bench is Lindsay Smith, Brad Schneider, Matt Eisenhuth, and Liam Henry for the mighty Penrith Panthers, with Blaze Tulagi as the 18th man, mate.
The North Queensland Cowboys, I believe, have just made their way out onto the paddock out there at Combank Stadium. Drinkwater is that fullback for North Queensland. Here they go. Players draped in different flags as well, country flags, because it is multicultural round. But just complete the team list. We've got Drinkwater, Derby, and Taulagi. Back three, Purdue and Vilea are our centres. Dearden, Clifford, the halves pairing. Clifford, absolutely incredible last weekend. McLean, Robson, and Taumalolo, the starting front row. Bateman, Kai O'Donnell, and Sam McIntyre starts at lock, with jersey 14 on his back due to Ruben Cotter being a late scratching due to a mystery illness. The interchange reads Nene, Griffin Neem, Cohen Hess, and the new face on the bench is Harrison Edwards, with Tom Duffy in at jersey number 18, or with jersey 20 on his back. As Isaiah Yeo, we see Isaiah Yeo coming out now for game number 250. It is an incredible career that he's had to date. I remember when he was playing out there on the wing in the centre, Isaiah Yeo, and now he is turning very quickly into one of, personally for me, one of the greatest players I think I've ever seen, or at least one of the most consistently brilliant players I've ever watched, mate. Is that sort of the same opinion you hold of Isaiah Yeo?
100%. Isaiah Yeo's been, he's now entrenched himself in Panthers history, mate, as the first Panther to hit 250 games. Like, that just in itself means that this human, should I say, is a really special player for the Panthers in their history. I think he'll go down as one of the greats of the Panthers, mate.
I'd argue if he was actually human, Dor. Honestly, that's how much of a machine he actually is. Now, going into the odds as well, man, Panthers, they are $1.19 favourites. And as the week has gone on, the Panthers have gotten smaller. The Cowboys have gotten bigger. They're sitting at $4.75. And also, to add to the challenge that lays before the Cowboys today, is Nathan Cleary returns from a concussion that he copped in the game against the Melbourne Storm a couple of weeks ago. So he's only missed one game, but it feels like he's been out for 2 to 3 weeks now, has Nathan Cleary. And to the 11 odd people that are in the chat, thank you very much for coming in and saying g'day. We've got double duty tonight, Dora and I, from the All Out Club. Please go and check out the All Out Club, the hyperlink. The hyperlink is in the name of the title of this video and the next one. Paul Alamotti getting ready to kick us off. And it looks like the Panthers are going to be running right to left of screen. I'll just pop on my glasses.
Oh, and we're underway. You pop on your glasses. We are underway, mate. We are underway with your Cowboys receiving.
And McLean, it goes colliding into Moses Leota. He is stopped on the 10-meter line. The Cowboys playing at Combank Stadium in this jersey, their alternate special jersey, as Sam McIntyre has the second hit up of the game. Cowboys running left to right. Robson passes right and finds Taumalolo, and Taumalolo is able to get above the 20-meter line, but he's dragged back a couple of meters. Third tackle, Kings are central. Robson goes left. McIntyre dummied and broke a tackle there, able to get to the 30-meter line. Nice play. Robson goes left, Dearden, dummied, gets up to the 40-meter line. Great start here from North Queensland. Last tackle, however, Clifford, a lot of pressure on him, but he's able to get the kick away.
It's a nice shoe there from Clifford, and Laurie takes it beautifully at the back, and away goes Dane Laurie, and he is brought down just there by Taumalolo and Sam McIntyre. Now he plays the ball. Cleary at acting half, gives it to Thomas the Tank Engine Jenkins. He's away early with a great carry just down around the 35-meter line. Third tackle here gives it to McLean, and McLean is brought down around the 45-meter line. He plays the ball. Kenny at acting half gives it to Isaiah Papali'i, and that is a damaging run through the middle, and he gets into Cowboys territory. Fourth tackle here, plays the ball. Mitch Kenny takes a scoot from dummy half, but he is met by Robson and McLean here. 35 meters out from the Cowboys try line, plays the ball. Isaiah Yeo to Cleary. Cleary puts it up. It's a lovely little kick out to Casey McLean, but is beautifully taken by Murray Taulagi, Sam.
Well done, Murray Taulagi, catching the ball high up on the top of the screen here. And Jackson Purdue has a hit up and makes about 4 meters on that play. That is a great confidence booster for Taulagi. Here with the ball in hand is Kai O'Donnell now, who has really made a fist of things in first grade. He offloaded to Robson, and then Robson got it off to Dearden, and now Dearden has backed his way over the 30-meter line. They're still up at the top of the screen, the North Queensland Cowboys. This is the first time I've called the Cowboys in regular season this year. Who's leaking?
He's
Tungo.
leaking.
He sure is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Hell in a Cell.
Deary me. Oh.
Hell in a Cell at Combank.
Yeah. Is that maybe like looks like just above his eyebrow there, Sam? He's copped a bit of a
yes.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Someone hasn't cut their nails. Goodness me. Looks like he's got a vicious cut there.
Well, this is not opportune for the Cowboys here. They haven't looked too bad with ball in hand. They have started well, but it's only a couple of minutes in, and it's third tackle.
Panthers have been very early, Sam. It's very
Panthers
early.
have been able to set themselves now, and now somebody's got to have a courageous hit up, and I think it looks like it'll be via Leah potentially, but we're waiting for the resumption of play. And comes now. Robson, passes right, McIntyre, and right to Taumalolo, and he is easily set upon, unfortunately, through no fault of his own, by Panthers defenders. Just short of the 40-meter line, flat pass out of dummy after McLean. Clifford, cut out pass by Drinkwater was a bit of a steamer.
Do you think that pass was poor, or do you think that Derby was a bit like too back, like he wasn't flat enough? In my opinion, I think it was the pass.
Yeah, no, I think it was the pass too. It came out way too low, but anyway, it's something that it can work on. Take it away, Dor.
Yes, no, the Panthers resume, I think, just around the 40-meter line of the Cowboys here, so a really good chance for the Panthers to get into the red zone. They play the ball on tackle one, gives it to Cleary. Cleary unders ball to big Isaiah Papali'i, and he is brought down around the 23-meter line, plays the ball. Kenny at dummy half to Cleary. Cleary to Cole. Oh, dearie me. Liam Martin nearly got through that hole there. Great defense, right, Dearden, and Purdue plays the ball. Kenny ties. There you go, the 250 man. Oh, he nearly goes through the hole. Anyway, he plays the ball here on tackle 4. Kenny to Cleary. Cleary, beautiful ball out the back to Cole. Oh, Cole gives it to I think Garner, but it's been ruled that it was being taken. And Casey McLean is on an absolutely rampaging run, but he's brought down around 5 meters out. He plays the ball. Cleary at dummy half, passes it back to Isaiah Papali'i, and IPAP. He's just going to restore the order just there. He gets tackled around 8 meters out. Plays the ball. Kenny at acting half gives it to Leota, and Leota, he goes in, but he's beautifully tackled around the legs by O'Donnell. Plays the ball. Kenny at acting half to Isaiah Yeo. Another unders ball for Big IPAP. He runs it straight and hard into McLean and Robson. Plays the ball, Kenny, and Isaiah Papali'i has put the ball down. Oh, a loose carry.
I saw that too. I saw it bobble. Yes, great defense. Great defense. Well done, North Queensland. And that is the correct call.
Oh, dear. That is awful. That is awful.
Oh.
Well, it's great for North Queensland, but more just so. Sorry, Sam. You go. I'll speak after this.
Jag, will be interesting to see how CommBank Stadium turf holds up with the Dragons Eels. They're playing tomorrow afternoon. That is a very good comment, mate. That is very interesting.
It won't go well, Jag. It won't go well.
Oh, that's positivity there from Dor. Good luck to your Dragons tomorrow. Yeah, it's a penalty on the very first play. They were offside. Panthers were from the scrum. Taulagi nearly took the quick tap, but thank goodness. Now, Clifford, how much sauce is he going to put on this ball here, Dor?
Oh, let's hope we get more than 4 seconds of hang time.
Alrighty,
It's hung up there for a little while.
It did. The Cowboys are going to start a fresh set of 6, 5 meters short of halfway. Tap taken, and Kai O'Donnell was met very quickly there by Liam Martin. 5 minutes has elapsed, and the teams are still just working each other out at the moment as it's gone all the way infield for Jordan McLean. And he's going to be stopped just a bit inside Panthers territory here. Cowboys running left to right, and Tamalolo received it, then passed it on to Dearden. Got the ball out to Purdue. Oh, got up to the 30-meter line there. They're looking good out there on the left edge already. 5 minutes in. Third tackle. Ball coming back infield. Drinkwater, right. Tamalolo. Thank you very much, Dor. Tamalolo able to forge his way to about 23 meters away from the Panthers try line. Robson goes left, flat to McIntyre, left to Drinkwater, out the back to Purdue, left to Taulagi, and nice defense there. Nearly split them, but good defense there from Penrith. Now, Purdue scoots out a dummy half and is now able to, well, he got his way to about 3-4 meters out from the try line. Taulagi was dummy half, right to Dearden, right to Drinkwater, right to Clifford. He had to bobble and control it, so he lost a little bit of momentum, but he keeps the ball in his possession. Fourth tackle. They're about 9 meters away. In front of the sticks, Robson elects to go left, out the back to McIntyre. Dearden now. Drinkwater, there's space here left to Purdue. He offloaded to Taulagi. Taulagi scores the first try of the game. He got real close to that try line, but well done, North Queensland. They've started really well, and they look dangerous out there on that left edge, Dor.
That's a special start. Lovely combination there from Drinkwater and Purdue, and that is a terrific pass from Purdue here. Look at this here. Beautiful hole between Cleary and I think Tungo there, and then a lovely pass out to Murray. Look, I was a bit worried he was about to go out there, but that is a great, great start from the Cowboys. That is a special offload from Jackson Purdue just quietly. Very, very special for your Cows, Sam.
Yep, it is. Paul Alamotti
Look at that.
And Isaac Tungo that are defending together out there on that right edge defensively for the Penrith Panthers. Great cutout play work from North Queensland. And William Hunt is in the chat. He is a fellow North Queensland Cowboys supporter. He's always supporting Wobble and Joy Sports. G'day, mate. Let's go, Cowboys. We need your help and energy tonight, mate. Good start. They've definitely started the better of the two teams here tonight, which is admittedly surprising, but as a Cowboys supporter, it's so welcoming.
Here we go, mate. Drinkwater. Can he add the extras?
Oh, straight over the black dot. 8 minutes in. It's 6 points to 0. Might not have a voice for the second game tonight, Dor. And that is a reminder to everybody that is watching. Dor and I will be calling Souths versus Roosters, the return game of Trell Fit in 2025, man. Very much looking forward to calling that. I've never called the Roosters Rabbitohs game. Slim Trell. Never called a Roosters Rabbitohs game before, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, likewise, mate. It's going to be an absolute humdinger. Look, the Roosters are a bit not performing the best, but look, the Rabbitohs have been special, performing way overs, in my opinion, for how I thought. Anyway, McLean, what a great carry off the kickoff.
Very good carry off the kickoff. Colliding with Luke Garner initially. Robson now left in field for Robert Derby, who has his first touch of the game, and he gets up over the 20-meter line by a couple of meters. Reece Robson now passes left in field for Tamalolo. Always stepped in. The ball nearly went across his face, but he captured it, and he was able to get up to the 30-meter line. Third tackle. Robson decided to go right and made an effective 10, 11-meter carry up over the 40-meter line. Clifford at dummy half, passes left for Drinkwater on fourth. Drinkwater scheming, but he was wrapped up there by Liam Martin. Last tackle here, right in the middle of Combank. Clifford puts up a big booming bomb for Dane Laurie. Can he get underneath it? He does.
Oh, he takes it beautifully, and away goes Laurie. Chosen goes. Oh, and he gets tackled there by. Oh, Jesus, that was a bit of a awkward fall there for Laurie, but Bateman and McLean bring him down. Tackle 2. Kenny gives it to Alamotti, and Alamotti is pushed back there from a few Cowboys there on second tackle, just inside his own 30-meter line. And Isaac Tungo, great carry from him there, gets to him around 35 meters, and an extra bit of a push there from McLean. Not McLean, Dearden, should I say, in the ruck there, and that gives away a penalty to the Panthers, mate.
All right,
and they're going to take it nice and quickly.
Don't want to see too much more of that. The Cowboys, after the first 4 and a bit rounds of the competition, they are the most penalised team in the NRL to start 2025. Got to cut that out.
Big shift here. Oh, and goodness gracious me. There was no one there for the offload. But and Isaiah Papali'i on tackle 2. Brought down beautifully by Jay Clifford, by the way. Anyway, tackle 2. Plays the ball. 6 again. 6 again has been called. And Cleary gives Leota on an unders line. Kenny gets it at dummy half. Gives it to Cleary. Cleary gives it out the back to Cole. Cole unders to Luke Garner, should I say. And he's brought down inside the Cowboys' red zone. Panthers are starting to get a go here. Kenny gives it to Cleary. Cleary gives it to Cole. Cole out the back to Laurie. Laurie to Tago. And away goes Alamotti down the wing. But he is... I thought he was beautifully tackled there by Dearden, but he went straight over the top of Dearden, but Purdue was luckily there. Tackle 3 there within the Cowboys' 10-meter line. Gives it to Cleary. Cleary to Leota. Lovely footwork from Leota. Tackle 4, though. He's brought down 10 meters out. Plays the ball, gives it to Kenny. Kenny gives it to Yo. Yo out the back to Cleary. Cleary, space and time, and hits McLean on the... McLean in the hole. He plays the ball. Kenny gives it to Laurie. Laurie, Jenkins. You have Jenkins on the outside, and he's just dropped it ice cold.
Well done, Jake Clifford. And now I think a penalty has been given away by Dane Laurie for a potential high shot on Drinkwater, but I believe a penalty has been given away by Penrith here. Great pressure by Robert Derby, but it was Clifford that cleaned up Laurie. So we've got the resumption of play here with Robert Derby.
I think there was any penalty. It's just knock on.
And Murray Taulagi fends away from 1 and nearly got away from Tungo. That was a good run. Second tackle, 11 minutes in. Cowboys are up 6-0. Robson goes up to the top, and Kai O'Donnell ran back against the grain, but back into the middle of the ruck. I think he popped the ball out. I could have seen that being called. I thought so too, man. We've seen that called a knock on, but play on. Murray Taulagi tackled 31 meters out from his own try line. Robson darts out a dummy half to the right-hand side.
He's been busy early.
Sure has. Fourth, last tackle now. McIntyre waits at dummy half, passes right infield. Clifford just looking for distance here, and it's going to come down about 10 meters out from the Panthers try line door.
Great shoe from Clifford, and Laurie is away. Here he goes, scheming across the field. Aims to pass to Jenkins, but doesn't, and he's met by Bateman. And it's a high tackle from Bateman, I think. Yeah, high tackle from John Bateman. Just outside of his own 20-meter line. Really, yes. Really not much in that. That's a rubbish call, in my opinion. That's the first one. Put that as a howler of the evening thus far.
But it's a soft call. Everyone knows there's a crackdown this weekend. That's now the second or third time the Cowboys have given away a penalty, giving easy territory for the Panthers to get out of their own end. Can't do that against anyone, let alone the perennial champions. And now John Bateman's on report door.
He's got nothing to worry about, Sam. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, away we go. Cole gives it out to Kenny. Kenny gives Cleary. Cleary shows one under and gives it to Tago on the second unders line. Brought down beautifully by Dearden, and O'Donnell plays the ball here 40 meters out, and Kenny gives it to Leota, and Leota charges forward. He is brought down just inside his own half. Leota plays the ball, gives it to Kenny. Kenny gives it to Yo. Yo gives it to Cleary. Cleary, is showing multiple dummies. Then away goes Tom Jenkins down the sideline. He's stretching out. He's got the player on the inside. It's beautiful rugby league. Casey McLean gets it from Tom Jenkins. Then over goes Casey McLean. He is back for the Penrith Panthers. And I don't know, Sam, I sort of saw it just before earlier in the call, the last couple of sets. It looks like Mr. Jenkins is playing on the sting and Casey McLean is playing in the centers. As you can see here, Cleary, beautiful dummies inside and really gets the defense attracted. Jenkins straight down the line and a beautiful pass to rule out Drinkwater playing any part in stopping that try. But look at this from Cleary. 1 under, 2 under, beautiful 2 dummies. And then he's got Vilea in all sorts, gives it to McLean. McLean draws in the winger of Derby and puts Jenkins straight down the sideline. And look at him go. The blonde-haired Thomas, the tank engine Jenkins. He's away down the touchline and gives it to McLean underneath the post. And the Panthers are back. The Premiers are on the scoreboard. 4 points to 6 with the conversion to come, basically in front. Sam, I just put them 6 points, mate. He's not missing this.
Well, we'll see. But listen, got to give credit to Jake Clifford for the scramble work he did, because actually he got to Jenkins and just got Drinkwater, may have overran it or overread it. But I think if Drinkwater just trusted Clifford a little bit more and just pumped the brakes a bit, he could have then stopped and then turned back left to try and stop McLean. But he sort of overran it. But I mean, you can't blame him anyway. So it's great work and great, as you said, great work from the Panthers to put some variety into the back line as well. As you said, Jenkins and McLean have swapped positions. There's Nathan Cleary did it with the back of his heel to put that ball over the black dot, and it's 6 points to 0 after 15 minutes of play. And it's been a very entertaining first 15 minutes of play. But the killer is that you got to stop giving penalties away, North Queensland, for goodness sake.
Sorry to interrupt your rant there, Sammy boy, but I just want to give, I know you and I personally, we've talked a lot thus far of the Panthers this season in terms of that they're really looking to hit a lot of players on unders lines. And I think that the Cowboys have potentially seen that tape. And I think they've been absolutely bamboozled there. It's absolutely clear he's done it a couple of times and he's looked dangerous every time he's done it because everyone's so used to them always hitting the player on that unders line. They've done it definitely a handful of times, but they've also done it sparingly in terms of when they've dummied and actually, capitalized on it. So that anyway, Isaiah Papali'i takes it back off the kickoff, but he is brought down beautifully by Jordan McLean there. Plays the ball. Kenny gives it to Laurie. They're shifting it early and gives it out to Liam Martin, and he is brought down beautifully. Legs tackle there by Tom Did, and Kenny at dummy half gives it to Tago, and Tungo brings it up to around the 30-meter line, I believe. Tungo plays the ball, gives it to Kenny. Kenny gives it to the 250 game man, Isaiah Yeo. What a club legend this man is. He plays the ball just outside of his own 40-meter line. A flat ball there from Kenny to Leota. Last tackle just inside the Cowboys half. And Nathan Cleary, he's going to send it with the big up and under out to Mo Talangi. Oh, he takes it just with absolute ease and is brought down there by Alamotti. Jordan McLean's got up a bit slow. Sam, you take it away, mate.
Purdue collides here with that meant Isaiah Yeo when he's helped by Mitch Kenny and Liam Martin. So second tackle here. They're still inside their own 20 here. And now Robert Derby, he's able to get up over the 20-meter line by a couple of meters here. Robson elects to go down the short side. John Bateman, I think that's his first hit up of the game. And he collides there with Jack Cole. That's a good stop from that young man. McLean not good in the jaw as Robson goes left and finds Taumalolo, and he gets up over the 30-meter line. Alrighty, so they're going to kick deep inside their own 40 here, North Queensland, through Jake Clifford. Take it away, Dor.
Oh, it's hit. Great kick from Clifford there, but it's set up beautifully for Laurie, and he's scheming off the left, off the right, and he is brought down on his 40-meter line. Sam plays the ball. Cole gives it to Thomas the Tank Engine Jenkins, and he is away. He is tackled just inside his own half, plays the ball, and Lindsay Smith has just come on. Cole gives it to Alamotti, and Alamotti's brought down just inside Cowboys territory. Third tackle, Kenny gives it to Isaac Tungo, and he tucks it under his wing, and he takes a great carry. Ball nearly came out there, but 38 meters out. Gives it to Nathan Cleary. God, he's looking dangerous. Gives it to Cole. Laurie. Oh, geez. Beautiful tackle there for the Cowboys. Last tackle here. just outside the Cowboys 20, gives it to Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary, beautiful up and under. The Panthers are chasing through, and what a take! Oh, the ball's popped out the back, but Reece Robson is there. But is it a knock on here from Murray Taulagi? It is it.
Bugger. He leapt up really high and came down with the ball, and I think he's winded himself.
Yeah, both contesting, and it's just come down and come out there, and he's knocked it on, trying to bring it into his chest here with a second movement. Just there, he's just tried to bring it in and touched it before it landed to the ground. So here we go, 22 minutes left in the first half. Penrith inside the Cowboys' red zone. Cleary to feed the ball into the scrum. Set play. Laurie gives it to Nathan Cleary, but it doesn't seem like there was anyone else out there. Cleary just gives it to Alamotti, and they've actually gone backwards. And Alamotti is tackled 12 meters out. Kenny from acting half, but that is a beautiful legs tackle by Tom Dearden there. He plays the ball, second tackle. Martin gives it Kenny. Cleary to Yo unders to the big Lindsay Smith. One of our buys of the week. If you got in Big Lindsay, let's hope he goes well for you. Plays the ball, gives it to Kenny. Kenny unders there's that unders ball again. Laurie to Alamotti. Here it is, fourth tackle. They're going to square things up here, I believe, after that. And here we go. We're going to get a raid here. Kenny gives it to Cleary. Cleary out the back to Laurie. Laurie gives it beautiful heads to Thomas the Tank Engine Jenkins, but he is brought down. Great defense. And he's getting an atomic wedgie there from Jake Clifford. I hope Jenkins is all right. But anyway, Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary. He's got the ball on a string. It's shaped back beautifully. And what a chase. I think I've gone a bit too early. He must have knocked it on, I think, because I think it's Peter Goff. I sent it up as no try. I thought, is he offside? No, it looks like everyone's onside. Maybe Lindsay Smith, potentially. Don't worry, William Hunt. You don't need that strong drink just yet, mate. This could be no try. I am sorry, Sam and William Hunt, but I think Peter Goff needs to go to Specsavers because I don't know how. I would have come on, mate. What's going on there? That it's not even close to a no try. The only thing that they possibly could have been a no try was that he was bloody offside, but he was way onside. Anyway, sorry. Referees are making me angry. Anyway, 10 points to 6. Great kick from Nathan Cleary. Look, I'd just make it 12-6. I'm sorry to say, Sam. I don't think Nathan Cleary's going to miss this one in front.
Good defense. Fantastic kick. He is the best player in the game. It's hard to hate, man, but I thought Dearden could have got there, bro, and
I think the defense was outstanding.
Away from him. It was, man. It was. It's just a try from a kick. It just
that's what I was going to get to, Sam. I thought the Cowboys' defense, the scrambled defense, like the defense as a whole, was great. But the kick defense there was awful. Like that someone should have got that. There's no way that a player like 10 meters away should have got to the ball before the Cowboys. That were definitely closer. Just a lot more hunger and want there from Tago, as well as an absolutely beautiful kick from Nathan Cleary. So that is 12 points to 6. If you held Nathan Cleary, you're laughing. Look, we've got a long way to go to get that 100 break even. But look, it's been a great start from the man returning from the HIA, suffered a couple of weeks ago against the Storm. Any thoughts, Sam?
You don't want to. I don't want to. No, I don't want to tell. I don't want to say.
Okay, sorry, mate. No. Look, Panthers have had a couple of penalties and they've just made a bit too much territory. They've been in that Cowboys red zone a bit too much. Say in the last 10 minutes. But look, Sam, it's a long game. There's 60 minutes to go, and it's only 12 points to 6 as Clifford kicks us off, and Jack Cole takes it off the kickoff and gives it to our man Lindsay Smith. But he's met by 3 Cowboys, so he's not going very far at all. He gets tackled on the 20-meter line. Cole at acting half gives it to Garner, and he's met there by 3 Cowboys again. Great defense here from the Cowboys. After conceding points, Garner tackle 2. pardon me, passes it, Kenny to Laurie. And Isaiah, the 250th man, he is busting tackles. Oh, my God, how many is it going to get to bring him down? But he's finally brought down, third tackle. And Kenny just quick ball there to Moses Leota, just over the 40-meter line. And Kenny plays the ball to Dane Laurie. Laurie scheming through the middle of the field, busting off tackles. But he doesn't go very far at all. He's tackled just inside the Cowboys half. Last tackle. Oh, and Nathan Cleary puts up the floater. It's wobbling left. It's wobbling right. But Murray takes it absolutely beautifully.
Scott Drinkwater received the pass from Murray Taulagi. Got to be effective here and now, Cowboys. As Murray Taulagi gets up over the 20-meter line. Second tackle. There's 18 and a half remaining in this first half, and Robert Derby scoots out a dummy half and makes a good 7-meter carry there. Robson passes left infield for Jordan McLean. He was complaining about a jaw before, but he's out there still, just short of the 40. And now Robson left. Taumalolo out the back to Dearden. Flat pass here. I think that was for Kai O'Donnell. So the Cowboys able to get up to halfway here. And Robson passes right infield for Tom Dearden. And his kick is going to come down on the 10-meter line.
Yeah, no, I like that kick. That's a good kick, but beautifully taken by Laurie. But look, Purgy, that's a lovely tackle. Tamalolo's first stint is done after 22 minutes. Good stint there from Lolo. Anyway, Alamotti is tackled. Griffin Neem into the action here. Thomas Jenkins taking a run. That is a great tackle there by the polar bear, Griffin Neem. Third tackle. Here goes McLean. He's scheming, but he's brought down there by Bateman and Clifford on tackle 4 on his 40-meter line. And Liam Henry is on. And that is a great carry from him. But look, they've basically finished where they ended up last set, just around halfway. What's Nathan Cleary got for us this time? This one's a conventional up and under, a bit more height. But look, I back Murray every day of the week from those sort of kicks, and he takes it cleanly.
Alrighty, so Murray Taulagi looking for a bit of space, and he tried to find a space between Smith and Yo, and that closed up incredibly quickly. This is Robert Derby running a little bit against the grain and getting up over the 20-meter line. Nice post-contact meters there from Robert Derby. Robson decides to go right, and this is via Leah. That might be his first hit up of the game. And I'll tell you what, he bobbled the ball a little bit there, but play on. Robson darts out a dummy half to the left-hand side again. That's maybe the 4th time he's scooted out a dummy half for an effective 12-meter gain. Flat pass at a dummy half to Dearden, but play on. Dearden wanted to dummy and go, but Liam Martin wasn't falling for that one. So they snuck into Panthers territory only just here, North Queensland. As Scott Drinkwater kicks from pretty much on halfway. It's going to come down around the 20-meter line, and Laurie takes it.
Great take there by Laurie, Sam. But great defense, great kick chase from the Cowboys. Cleary acting up, gives to Alamotti. They're shifting it early, and here goes Thomas the Tank Engine. But he is brought down on the 20-meter line. Kenny gives it to Casey McLean. He's had a strong game back after being dropped for Jenkins last weekend. Plays the ball. Kenny gives it to big Lindsay Smith, and that's great footwork there from Lindsay Smith, and he'll get tackled just inside his own 40-meter line. 4th tackle. Kenny gives it to Yo. Yo gives it to Cleary. Cleary gives it to Martin, and that is a lovely tackle Tom did, and round the legs. Last tackle. Basically, they haven't got just over halfway every time. Cleary puts it up and is taken beautifully by Scott Drinkwater.
Great tackle there by Dane Laurie, but Drinkwater, they've made 10 metres defensively on that set there, Cowboys. They start from their own 20, and now Robert Derby able to make about 7 or 8 metres on that carry. It's second tackle in the hands of Vilea now. That's now his second or third hit up, and he's just stopped short of the 40-meter line. Third tackle, Robson left to Griffin Neem. That's his first hit up, and they're up to halfway here. 4th tackle for North Queensland. Robson left to Dearden, and then Dearden just went himself there. Didn't see anything on offer, but play on. Last tackle, kicking from about 45 metres out through Jake Clifford, and that one is an up and under going down towards Jenkins, and he swallows it nicely.
Takes it beautifully, and away goes Jenkins. Great tackle there by Griffin Neem. He's tackled around the 20-meter line. Jenkins plays the ball, gives it to Jack Cole. Jack Cole gives it to Laurie, and Laurie, oh, no.
What?
What?
Yeah. So there was mitigating circumstances. It's just a high tackle. It's another unfortunate one. Struth.
It's just like you said, Sam. It's basically with this crackdown or whatever that they started to talk about. I don't think he's going to get any issues or anything like that. It's just a high tackle, probably on report.
Hey, Door. Hey, Door.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to kick the front door down. Laurie was hit. Laurie was contacted, and it just slipped up. Oh, get out. So if you know, don't do it. He was hit.
He's like hit on the chin.
That's not sin bin, but I've got Cowboys bias glasses on, mate. So maybe
I don't think that's a sin bin. I don't think that's a sin bin, mate. That should just be a high tackle penalty on report. That's all. Supposed to be the actual really, really
that's right.
bad high tackles that should be binned. Anyway, not much we can do. We continue on. Isaiah Yeo gives it to Lindsay Smith here, and he is tackled on the 40-meter line. Second tackle. So Cowboys down to 12 men for 10 minutes. He'll come back on Robson with a bound. Oh. So Griffin Neem has tackled someone without the ball, it seems. It's not the worst. They just need to hold on here. The Cowboys hold on to against this Panthers raid here coming through as Yo gives it to Lindsay Smith on an unders ball just outside the Cowboys 20-meter line. Kenny plays it to Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary gives it unders to Tungo, and he is beautifully tackled there by O'Donnell and Dearden. Tango plays the ball, gives it to Kenny. Yo, Cleary, dummies, pirouettes, but he's beautifully tackled by Bateman and Neem. He plays the ball just inside the Cowboys line here on third tackle. Kenny gives it to Lindsay Smith, and I don't know what he is doing there. Oh, that's a lovely little tap on.
Go Dearden! Go Dearden! Split up for Murray Soundlugging over the 30, still inside the run up. They've given it to Burju, but great chase there from Paul Alamotti. They're 40 metres out. Zero tackle here for North Queensland. Drinkwater had to dive down to get the pass, but he gives it off to Dearden. Now they're 30 metres out here in North Queensland. A try against the momentum would be enormous here for the Cowboys. Griffin Neem now. 22 metres away. Harrison Edwards, a dummy half. Long pass out left to Clifford. Pass out to Kai O'Donnell. Now they're 17 metres away from the try line. Third tackle. Harrison Edwards, right to McIntyre, out the back to Clifford, out the back to Drinkwater, right to Vilea. Oh, he stopped about 4 metres shy. Derby, a dummy half, left in field for Drinkwater. It's fourth tackle. Drinkwater finding Edwards, and Edwards, he just has to succumb to it. We've got to try and keep the pressure going on here. We've got to put in a grubber kick for a repeat set. Drinkwater gets the ball, but he went back right. Clifford puts in the grubber kick. Bateman's chasing, but it's got too much Milo on it.
Just too much Milo. That was a great play there. It just Clifford kicked just too much Milo, like you said. That was great, though, from McIntyre, I think, to scoop it up there for Drinkwater, and Drinkwater to find Dearden there, and Dearden a beautiful unders ball for Murray. Anyway, Panthers, they're tackled here on tackle one, just outside their own 30-meter line, should I say. And McLean on tackle one actually now because of seven tackle set. And Lindsay Smith working through the middle, beautifully tackled there by Griffin Neem. Tackle two, Clifford lied on him for a bit too long for my liking there. Isaiah Yeo puts Nathan Cleary through, but he is brought down beautifully, nice and early after going through the line by Tom Dearden. Cleary plays the ball, gives it to Kenny. Kenny to Cole. Cole unders to Liam Martin. Six again. He's tackled on the 20-meter line, Liam Martin. Plays the ball here in tackle one. Kenny looks to go left, but actually goes right to Henry. Henry plays the ball. Kenny gives it to Isaiah Yeo. Isaiah Yeo, the 250 game man, is moving. He is tackled on tackle 3 here. 5 meters out, probably 2 meters out, actually. Kenny, it was a lovely ball to Lindsay Smith, but he's put it down. Oh, Lindsay Smith with a couple of huge mistakes for the Panthers inside the red zone. He's dropped his lollies twice. That is an absolutely beautiful ball from Mitch Kenny. He should be taking that every day of the week, and he probably would have gone close to scoring if he takes that.
Oh, alrighty. North Queensland. The defense is good. They're down a man and they're hanging on here. They're halfway through this sin bin period. They're going to win the scrum here, hopefully, but they've won the scrum here. It goes right here, and this is it's Murray Taulagi out there on the right-hand side. He's made it effective 15-meter carry. Great play there by Murray Taulagi, and he's earned his team a penalty. Yes! Yes! You could work with this, boys. Get confidence from it. Go, boys!
He has been exceptional tonight, Murray Taulagi. He has been great. Yeah, look, too much work on him for too long there from Jenkins and Garner. It looks like the camera's on Garner, so Garner looks like he's the guilty party as Dearden finds touch. Sam will bring them just inside, I think, Panthers half, mate.
It sure does. By 5 meters, Robert Derby taps the ball and he takes the hit up himself. He's met there by McLean and Garner and Smith and Jenkins now, but they're they're about 35 meters away. Clifford now receives it at first receiver and gives it off to Neem, and Neem is stopped just shy of the 30-meter line now. There's less than 10 minutes remaining in this half. Edwards goes right and finds McIntyre 5 meters on that play, about 23 meters away. A try here, oh my God. Dearden now flat for Neem, and it's 6 again.
Six again.
All righty. Griffin Neem now plays the ball. Edwards goes right, finds Clifford. Clifford right to Dearden, right to Drinkwater. Drinkwater puts on the afterburners, gives it to Filea, and Filea scores. Cowboys score with a man down against Penrith in Sydney. Well done, North Queensland. Great work between the spine out there on the right-hand side. The Cowboys have now scored on the left. They've scored on the right, and they're sticking in there against the Panthers tonight, Dor.
Special, Sam, special. Beautiful, beautiful play here. Clifford to Dearden, and he just did and brings the Jack Cole falls over, and that is a lovely little pop from Scotty Drinkwater to Viliami Filea. With a man in the bin, just like Blank saying, a man down, and the Cows are still mooing.
Oh man, I'm
and
fired
Payton
up.
loves it.
They're in this physically, bro. They're in this physically, and what I'm liking about it so far, mentally, they're sticking strong. Maybe in round 1 or maybe halfway through last year, Penrith might be up 18 points to 6 at this stage, bro. But they're sticking in there mentally, and now they've got some confidence because they've repelled the Panthers twice now, albeit through lucky errors made by Lindsay Smith. There's Scott Drinkwater, makes it 12 points all with 7 minutes to go. Go, Todd Payton. I'm only bald, mate. Mate, I'm only bald. I'm only bald because I support Todd Payton. I shave my head on purpose. Otherwise, I'd have luscious locks. Oh, man.
Like Snackenhausen?
Absolutely. I'd be a Snackenhausen. Yes.
Very special. They've lost. It's been very, very special from the Cows to stay in this, Sam. Man down. Panthers dominating there for 10 minutes or so. And the Cows 12 all on the scoreboard as Neem. What a carry off the kickoff.
Griffin Neem collides with the defense just shy of the 20-meter line. Robson still 2.5 minutes away. Bateman crabbing across field, but Nathan Cleary wasn't falling for it, and we lost about 5 meters on that play. Second tackle, 7 minutes remaining. This is Jeremiah Nene out there now. That's a good first carry from him, about 25 meters away from his own try line. This is Sam McIntyre now, who's worked very hard in this first half. Can he get the offload away? No, he nearly did, but he was wrapped up there. This is fourth tackle. They're only 30 meters out here, so they've got to make some meters here. Drinkwater, right to Clifford. Oh, Clifford! Oh, dangerous! Nearly split them. Edwards, left. Scott Drinkwater. He's going to run a bit. Left to Dearden, and that was a forward pass. This is potentially going to come back and bite us, Dor.
Yeah, so O'Donnell looks like he's come off with Nanai coming on, and it looks like with Robson off in the sin bin at the moment, it looks like Edwards is playing at dummy half. Anyway, tackle one here, and Dane Laurie here brings it just, pardon me, outside the Cowboys 30-meter line, plays it. Tackle 2, Kenny gives it to Lindsay Smith, and Lindsay Smith just loses his footing and slips straight over into McIntyre's lap. Tackle 3, Smith plays the ball, Kenny gets it. Yo, scheming, gives it to Nathan Cleary. Cleary on the unders line to Liam Martin, a rampaging Liam Martin. He's tackled here on tackle 4, gives it to Kenny. Kenny gives it to Yo. Yo out to Cleary. Cleary, beautiful out to Cole.
Oh, Derby! Intercepted from 15 metres out. I think on the pace, McLean is coming. He's going to catch Robert Derby. Oh, and he's offloaded back Derby. Oh, no.
But there's no one there. There was no support.
Oh, but he ran too close to the sideline, Derby.
He did. Derby just a bit too close to the sideline. But look, there should have been someone else there with him in support. But yes, Casey McLean, a great chase there. Anyway, tackle 3, and the Panthers just get over their own 20-meter line with Tungo. Sorry, I keep on mispronouncing that. Paul Alamotti takes it up here, just a one-out run. From him, gets over the 30-meter line. Kenny gives it to big Liam Henry, and he gets just over their own 40-meter line on last tackle. Kenny gives it to Nathan Cleary on last, and a low driving kick from Nathan Cleary, and it's got past Scott Drinkwater, but he brings it out from around his own 5-meter line, Sam.
Scott Drinkwater diving his head into the defense there, and Reece Robson is back out onto the field. To the 13-odd people that are in the chat right now, we're watching a cracker here and a great performance from North Queensland. Might be in the midst of an upset here. All right, did in a dummy half. Passes right infield for Jackson Purdue. They're about 24 metres away from their own try line. It's third tackle, and there's 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Edwards right to Clifford, right to Bateman. Bateman getting over the 30-metre line by a metre or so. Fourth tackle now. Get off the man, Penrith. Left to Harrison Edwards, and he just carts it up to the 40-metre line. So they're going to kick inside their own 40 here. It's 12 points all in. Clifford puts in a low driving kick. Was that played at? Was it played at by Penrith? Okay, so last two, the last two last tackle options from Cowboys have given possession of territory to Penrith.
Inside their own half.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he just went to grubber it, basically, a really firm grubber. He should have tried to get it like a little bit of air, a bit like Nathan Cleary did. Anyway, Lindsay Smith, he's tackled there. Kenny gives it to Cleary. Cleary to Liam Henry, and he puts the ball underneath his wing and runs straight and hard into Nanai. Tackle 2 inside the Cowboys 30. Kenny gives it to Cole. Cole gives it to Lindsay Smith, and Jack Cole's hot and cold start to the season continues this evening. He has been freezing cold tonight. Kenny gives it to Yo. Yo to Cleary. Cleary to Liam Martin. Martin isolated on Purdue, but great help there by Talangi, Dearden, and Purdue, the man himself. Tago gives it to Cleary. Cleary gives it to Yo. Yo gives it to Cole. Cole gives it to Laurie. Laurie gives it to... Oh, my word. And they just keep on saying, Robert Derby, intercept this pass because this passing is awful.
They've got to hang on here. Oh, man, a try here from Penrith. But I believe, boys, the defense has been good. They've scored off a kick, Penrith, and then albeit a great long-range try from them. They've got to stick firm here.
I'm just calling the Panthers tonight. I'm not a Penrith fan, but look, what are they doing with these passes? They're absolutely dog water, these last passes. That, like, Derby could have nearly arguably intercepted that. Anyway, off the scrum, Cleary gives it to Liam Martin. Martin busts away from the original tackle from Harrison Edwards, but he is brought down just inside the 10-meter line. Gives it here from Isaiah Yo, dummy half. He finds it. No. Isaiah Yo, the 250 game man for the Panthers, with a beautiful short pass to the rampaging Luke Gardner, and over he goes. What a game we've got on our hands here at CommBank. Jake Clifford is just left in no man's land. Vilea can't hold on to the legs, and over goes Luke Gardner. Scott Drinkwater unfortunately can't hold him up there over the line. But look, Vilea and Clifford there. McIntyre tries his best. Drinkwater really trying to get underneath him, but just can't do so. Absolutely great pass from Isaiah Yeo. He's like a second halfback out there for the Panthers side. I know basically the whole week they've been showing Isaiah Yeo's heat map and how he's just basically working in that middle part of the field with his great passing. But really unlucky and unfortunate for the Cowboys. They've really been fighting hard here this evening, and just these penalties or errors have basically gifted Penrith with great field position. And look, the Panthers, even though they are 1-4 for the season, 1-3 for the season, should I say, are too good of a side to not capitalize with good field position. Nathan Cleary here.
He shoots
and
he
he's
scores.
Straight down the hey little diddle, the cat and the fiddle, which will make it 18 points to 12 with 13 seconds left in this first half. What an eventful and great first half this has been.
Well, it has. It's been a really entertaining half of footy, high quality stuff. Just the Cowboys, their last two sets, they got way too cute. I know that they got to try and play outside of the box when you're playing Penrith, but both those plays were negative in my opinion. Even though they're trying to play positive, Clifford just looking for the grubber, trying to get a bit of a breather, and then Drinkwater and Dearden just trying to run on the last play, and it just ended up in a forward pass and ended up as a schmozzle. But I got a comment here from me mum. In the comments section, she's mentioning about the ref is blind. That set not one player touched the ball when they were trying to play the ball. I'll keep an eye out now for the second half for that one. Absolutely.
Especially with this crackdown. They should be watching it straight off the kickoff, and Lindsay Smith gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins gives it to McLean, but he is beautifully met there by, I think, Jake Clifford. He's done well to isolate that situation, and that is half time. 18 points to 12. A bit of verbal here from John Bateman and Casey McLean, and an absolutely thrilling first half. What a ball from Lindsay Smith here, and Jenkins. Lovely little offload there to Casey McLean, but it's great work from the Cowboys there. Derby, Clifford, and Bateman there to meet him. So wowee, what a half of football. I thought last night was a great game, and look, it is continued on to this game. I'm a neutral. Obviously, Sammy's supporting his Cowboys, but look, as a neutral, I am loving this contest. It is a great game of rugby league. A few penalties, a few average calls, a few bad handling errors, but look, this has been a great game of football, Sam.
I need to compose myself, mate. I thought I'd be calmer, but it has been an enthralling contest. The Cowboys are completing at approximately 90% at the moment. I'll verify that in just a tick. But wow, it's been one of the better first halves of the season. That's for sure, man. Cowboys defense sticking firm, and they showed a little bit of what got them probably to the finals last year. They traveled down to Sydney twice, once against Penrith and once against the Roosters, and both occasions they were down to one man in that game. They stuck solid. Their defense is what kept them firm, and they just showed that again just then in that first half. So as a Cowboys supporter, you do say, can we see that sort of defensive prowess every single week? But 18 points in one half, though, it would suggest that it's not there, but it is. The Cowboys' defense is good. It's just a high-quality affair between two teams that are absolutely on tonight, Dor.
Yes, as we see little Jai Gray, the Daily M leader, come onto our screen with Jakey Duke.
You could say Jai Gray this year has been ginormous.
100%. I agree with that immensely, mate. Yes, he has been ginormous indeed, and that is why Latrell is returning in the centres this evening.
Yes.
Look, I can't wait for that. But look, let's focus on this game, mate. We'll maybe touch on that at the back end of this halftime segment in the Roosters and Rabbitohs Sydney derby. I honestly cannot wait. But look, let's go into those stats, Sammy. You take us away, mate.
Yes, sir. So we've got Panthers at 55% possession, and they are completing at 79%. I was wrong before. The Cowboys completing at 78%. So both teams making 4 or 5 errors apiece. But for a long time there, the Cowboys were at 90% with only the one error inside the first 25 minutes. I would say the run meters, though, that's pretty decently sized there for the Panthers. They've made approximately 300 more running meters. With the ball, post-contact meters, almost 100 more as well. The line breaks and tackle breaks, I would say, would fall in the way of North Queensland Cowboys. The tackle breaks in favour of them by a couple. Offloads, it's only 2-1, but that's still in favour of the Cowboys. Kick defusal, 100% to Panthers. Yeah, that makes sense. 33% to Cowboys. I don't think they've been that bad trying to catch the bombs today. I don't think so. Effective tackle efficiency rating, 93.5% to the Cowboys, where it's 88% to Penrith. Missed tackles. Panthers have made more missed tackles, 15-11, and more ineffective tackles for the Penrith Panthers. And penalties conceded in 6 against as well. And that's the real bastard of the first half, unfortunately, for North Queensland, is that when you give a team you just give any team enough possession, they're going to make you pay. But they afforded the Panthers, in particularly in that first 20-25 minutes, about 3 or 4 opportunities out of their own end. And while they didn't really make them pay all too badly, it did alter the scoreline. It did sway momentum to the Panthers really, really heavily. And then at the 25th minute, Reece Robson was deemed to have made a high tackle. That was a sin-binnable offence. Now, I believe it was Sam McIntyre that came in from underneath and hit Dane Laurie in the rib cage, and that was a mitigating circumstance where Dane Laurie was falling. He was already hit legally by Sam McIntyre, and it's just Reece Robson. He had that arm out there and it collected him in the chin. We heard throughout the week leading into this round of footy that that it would only be a sin-binnable offence if it was deemed non-mitigating. If the player was smashing him in the face, there'd be no mercy. I thought Reece Robson was really, really hard done by there. We had a couple of comments in the chat. You and I both agree he was done awfully there as well, mate. But the Cowboys didn't leak any points inside that 10-minute period. So that's something that they can work on, get confidence from. And as a Cowboys fan, very, very proud of that 10-minute defensive period there.
Yeah, I think it was a high tackle. It was a penalty. It was on report, but it wasn't a sin bin. I don't think it was that bad that it deserved to be 10 in the bin, mate. So for me, I think they've got that wrong. But look, mate, not the end of the world. The Cows are really in this contest, and to be honest, it wasn't that 10-minute period there that cost them the game, mate, or cost them the half, should I say, being level at the half. It was the fact that they made errors, or that they basically, failed to finish their set correctly. Basically, both times I think they ran it. I think on one set they decided to run it on the last tackle, and then they ended up getting tackled with it. And then the other one was Clifford tried to go for a low, hard driving grubber kick, and it ended up going straight into Jack Cole, who definitely didn't play at the ball, and went straight out. And both times Panthers were starting to set inside the Cowboys half, basically. And I think they scored both times after those mistakes. So
Yep, absolutely. So I don't want to say they played cute, but no, twice inside that final 10 minutes of that first half, they tried to play outside of the box. And I don't know, man. Sometimes you should just continue on the way that you've been playing, which was hard and firm. And they tried to go around them, sort of thing, and take the easy option, unfortunately, against this really tough Panthers outfit. Just to touch on players in that first half there, focusing on the Penrith Panthers now, I think Nathan Cleary was an absolute menace in that first half. He had a lot of creation. He was clever inside that first half. He was fantastic for them. Isaiah Yeo probably has had better halves of footy, but he was still effective in that contest. And I think Dane Laurie has done well as well, mate.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, mate. I think Jenkins and McLean have both looked damaging out on that, left edge for the Panthers as well. Luke Gardner obviously crossed over for that try. I don't know. There's not really that much else to really touch on with Penrith. I think you're right. I think Cleary's been it looks like we've got the best version, unfortunately, for the Cowboys' sake as well. Pardon me, that Nathan Cleary's on one tonight thus far, probably arguably his best game, best half anyway of the season. So yeah, for me, I think it's been Nathan Cleary. Like, he's the standout for the Penny Panthers, mate. And the Cowboys, for me, before you touch on your own men, then we'll touch on some fantasy stuff. I think Murray Taulungi's been absolutely amazing for the Cowboys thus far tonight. I actually think he's he's top of the chart for me. I think Drinkwater's had some nice touches. Purgey's been good. Clifford's been solid as well. Like Dearden's looked dangerous in a couple of circumstances as well. Neem's come on and worked hard. But yeah, for me, I think Murray Taulungi's been absolutely amazing thus far tonight.
For sure. Tom Dearden is working his heart out, but he was the first player of the game to give away a freaking penalty as well. But I think for us Cowboys, I think Murray Taulungi has probably been our best, but right on his hammer is Jake Clifford. I think he's been really, really good tonight, and he's had to do a lot of defense as well. So I'm really happy with what Jake Clifford has done. But our starting props, I know that the first 20 minutes, there was a lot of possession that went Penrith's way. So that goes the way of why we're seeing stats like this. McLean, 4 carries for 40 meters. Yes, it's 10 meters a carry, but it was 4 hit-ups. And then Taumalolo, 6 carries for only 44 meters. So it is a credit to the Panthers defense on that occasion. But also, we're not getting enough from our second rows as well, or we're not working it enough for our second rows. John Bateman and Kai O'Donnell, 3 runs and then 4 runs, respectfully. And then Sam McIntyre doing his thing. I thought Jeremiah Nane, it says he's only had 1 run, but I think he had 2 there deep in that second half, in that first half, I should say. So yeah, I'd probably go Jake Clifford and Murray Taulungi as our best on ground so far. But our forward pack need to do a hell of a lot more. They really do. They need to do a hell of a lot more.
No, I agree with you, mate. Do you got anything else, or do you reckon I might actually just touch on before the hour final team changes are in for the Sydney Derby? Might go through a bit of fantasy stuff, touching on a few relevant players and what's happening in the fantasy realm this evening or in this game. Don't worry, mate. Yep. You can bring it up, but I do have it here for a visual reference for them. Oh yeah, get that ready. That could be handy very soon. So Murray Taulungi, he's topping the scorers list, Sam. He's on 41 points. We've talked about him. He's had an absolute terrific first half. Isaiah Yeo is in second place. He's got 35 points for Isaiah Yeo thus far in the first half. Luke Gardner, the try scorer there, that third try for the Panthers, he's on 34 points. Nathan Cleary, he's on 33 points. Jake Clifford, we touched on him as a bit of a pot option as a buy this week if you wanted. He's on 30 points. Jackson Purgey, started the season very slow, but luckily Peyton showed faith in his man. And Purgey's been terrific the last 3 weeks. So he's continuing that trend. He's on 25 points. Tom Jenkins, a popular cheapie this week and a buy. He started well. He's on 24 points in that first half. Scott Drinkwater, he's on 21 points. Bateman, 21. Liam Martin's on 21. Dearden's on 20. Lindsay Smith is started a bit average, bit poor in his standards. He's 15 points in 24 minutes. And IPAP only played 17 minutes. So I don't really think there's anything else to really touch on apart from maybe Jack Cole. Jack Cole was one that had a -9 break even. He had the
Ooh.
equal cheapest or lowest break even, should I say, with his I've forgotten who actually it was with. As I check my stats, Zach Docker Clay was the one that he was with. They both had -9 break evens. But yeah, look, he's on 3 points thus far. So I think the return of Nathan Cleary, as well as some very poor passing from Jack Cole, has not served him well at all tonight. And I just don't think he's going to be very good with Nathan Cleary back in that side. Sam, do we have the hour mail, or is it not out yet?
No. So teams have been confirmed for the Souths versus Roosters game, and just confirmed that Billy Smith will be taking over for Mark Nawaqanitawasi. And Chad Townsend, there was a rumour that he would be dropped for a young man named Hugo Savala, but that is not to be. Townsend is still in there at halfback. And the South Sydney Rabbitohs, they are unchanged from the team that was announced this past Tuesday afternoon, Dor.
So it just looks like the only change in the Sydney derby is Marky Mark's out and Billy Smith is taking his spot for his first game of NRL action this season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good news. You don't want anyone else to be out injured, just like Marky Mark has been. So look, as we see, here we go. The second half is about to begin. Look, we forgot to give our tips before this game, so that's poor from Sam and I. But look, we know who Sam was supporting. I did have Penrith 1-12. I knew this was going to be a close game. So look, let's strap ourselves in and enjoy an unbelievable second half of football, hopefully. Look, if it's anything like the first half, we've had 2 cracker games. Pardon me, to kick off multicultural round 5. So look, here we go. As we look, Jakey Clifford's going to get us started off here shortly, Sam. And he does so now. And away we go in the second half. It is taken beautifully by Jack Cole, and he gives it to Lindsay Smith. And he is brought down by multiple Cowboys there on his 10-meter line. Plays the ball. Kenny gives it to Laurie. Laurie gives it under to Isaiah Yeo. And Isaiah Yeo is tackled there as we hear the trumpet play in the background. Where has that been for the whole first half? And Liam Martin is tackled on tackle 3 just outside his own 20-meter line. And Kenny gives it to Liam Henry, and he pins the ears back and runs it straight and hard into Griffin Neame. 4th tackle here, and he gives it, Kenny gives it to Laurie, and Laurie, lovely tackle there by Bateman and Harrison Edwards, should I say. Last tackle, Kenny gives it to Nathan Cleary, and he kicks it straight and long to Mo Taulagi. Take it away, Sam.
Murray Taulagi took it on his own 20 on the side closest to the interchange sideline, and he was able to get up to the 30-meter line. Did in a dummy half. Oh, high tackle on Purdue! High tackle on Purdue! That's exactly the same. Sorry to start the second half roaring already, but that was a high shot on Purdue, I thought. Play on. Unfortunately, Robert Derby plays the ball 5 short of halfway. Robson, right to McIntyre, right to Griffin Neame, and they've just snuck in to Panthers territory here. Robson, a dummy half, runs, finds Clifford. He ran across the grain, great post-contact meters, and all of a sudden, Cowboys are about 28 meters away from the try line. Scotch Drinkwater receives it. Robert Derby and Viley are chasing it, and it's batted back by the Cowboys. And that's going to be a Panthers ball.
Yeah, the Cowboys, I think, knocked it back from the kick, but then the person running through, I think maybe Nanai or someone's. Yeah, so Valia puts it back and Nanai just knocks it on there. Sorry, Sam. Yes, continue.
George, do you think that was a high shot on Purdue?
Yes, but it didn't surprise me that the referee missed it because he couldn't even see Tungo ground the ball and he was right next to him. Anyway, look. Second tackle here, third tackle, should I say, and Kenny gives it to Liam Henry here. Great carry here. 3 good runs to the Panthers to start this set. He plays the ball, gives it to Kenny. Kenny gives it to Tungo, and Tungo is beautifully tackled there by Purdue and Dearden. Last tackle, Kenny gives it to Cleary. Cleary, lovely, up and under here. But look, no one's chasing it all. Scott Drinkwater's got a day after he catches the ball, and he is tackled beautifully by Jack Cole. Take it away, Sam.
Scott Drinkwater made about 10 meters on that play, and this is Robert Derby, who has worked very hard tonight, and he's stopped just shy of the 30-meter line. The Cowboys are central here. Robson goes right. This is Vilea, straight and hard, and makes a couple of post-contact meters here. They're about 12 short of halfway. Flat pass out of dummy half for John Bateman, but he makes a great 10-meter run. This is fourth tackle now, just shy of halfway. They've entered Panthers territory now. Left to Dearden, left to Drinkwater, flat off to Nene, and he's stopped on the Panthers 40-meter line. Not a bad play on fourth tackle. Dearden kicks from, he's taken maybe in a dangerous position, Dearden. What's the call
like
here?
It. Yeah.
Penalty here for North Queensland. I don't remember who it was that made the contact on Dearden. It was Isaac Tungo.
Yeah, in the air, and he's tackled. Look, if the kicker's in the air and you make contact with him, you're in trouble.
Well, hopefully the Panthers are in trouble here. Of course they are. They're in trouble now, Dor. Cowboys, they're on the attack, 20 meters out here. And Purdue takes the tap, passes right infield for Dearden. Then Dearden finds Griffin Neame. And Griffin Neame backs his way by about 4 meters to get about 15 meters away from the try line. Robson goes right to Edwards to Clifford, and he put John Bateman back under, and now they're 10 meters away. They're right of the sticks, 10 meters out. Get off. 6 again, ref. 6 again. Yes, thank you. Goodness me. Now McIntyre gets it as first receiver. Left to Dearden. Left to Drinkwater. Out the back to Nene, who was in the center slot. He's back in his ball. Wow, he fought his way to the try line, but he was taken down there. Purdue at dummy half. Passes right infield for Drinkwater. Out the back to Dearden, and then he elects to put Sam McIntyre back under. And they're still about 9 meters out from the try line. They're left of centre by a couple of meters, and Robson goes right. Dearden out the back to Clifford, and he just took the hit up. The walls closed in on him very quickly there. 5 minutes is gone in this second half. It's still 18 points to 12. Third tackle. Dearden at first receiver. Dummied. Passed out left to Drinkwater.
Beautiful
Put to the driver kick for Jackson Purdue, and things are about to be level like they should be. 18 points to 16 with a kick to come. Fantastic stuff from the Cowboys.
Jackson Purdue, like I said at halftime, Peyton showed the faith after a slow start, and he has been terrific the last 3 weeks, should I say. And that is a great kick from Scott Drinkwater, who's really shown a lot of class tonight in various scenarios for the Cowboys this evening.
Yeah, he has. It's someone that we didn't touch on in halftime chat. But yes, Scott Drinkwater has already got 1 try assist. Now he's got 2. He has been involved, and he hasn't made any errors out the back or in all. He did make an error on a last tackle play in that first half. But no, he has been solid for the Cowboys tonight as he's lining up a kick. And you can see I've already given him the benefit of the doubt. It is 18 points all, but the kick has not been taken yet. I really hope I haven't done him in there, Dor.
Look, I just want him to kick this for you, mate, because you've gone the early crow. And it's not exactly in front of the sticks. I hope he gets it for you. Ride him home. Come on, Sammy.
Come on. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Oh, Truth. Well, I'm never going the early crow again, mate. Never going the early crow again. That's my bad. All right. But in any event, 18 points to 16, 3 tries apiece. That's exactly what the Cowboys needed to do. They look good doing it as well, mate. Great option there.
Yes, no, 100%. 100%, Sammy. This is a great game of football we've got on tonight.
It is, mate.
To 16, 33 minutes to go. Oh, strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen.
Griffin Neame now has the hit up, running hard into the defense and getting to the 20-meter line. That's a great carry from Big Griff. Now, from the top of the screen, pass left infield for Vilea. He's able to make about 5 or so meters. And now Robson left for McIntyre. McIntyre over the 30-meter line by about 5 meters or so. It's third tackle. Robson waits. He goes back right, finds Clifford, and Clifford just runs, but able to offload back to Bateman. And Bateman is able to back his way to halfway. Fourth tackle now. Robson left to Drinkwater. Out the back to Dearden. There's a bit of space here for Nene over the 40, over the 30. All of a sudden, they're 25 meters away here, Dor. Robson a dummy half on last. Goes left down the short side. Dearden puts in a grubber kick. Laurie. Nice hands from Laurie. Now, no bullshit here, Cowboys. Discipline.
The man asks for discipline. Cowboys, deliver for him. Anyway, he's tackled here as Mitch Kenny comes off. He looks like there could be a bit of an issue there for Kenny. Oh, and that is a terrific run by Isaac Tungor. Plays the ball. Brad Schneider is on at acting half, and he gives it to Casey McLean, who is met by John Bateman and Jeremiah Nanai. They laid on him or stayed on him for a bit longer than my liking, but that is a great run from Thomas Jenkins here. But they only make 25 meters in their first set. Well, probably their set there from the break. Oh, no! As we praised Scott Drinkwater for moments of brilliance, he delivers an absolute hour. Oh, Nathan Cleary, he hits it nice. He hits it sweet. And Scott Drinkwater has put it down. It's soaring. It's flying. It's going right. It's going left. And Drinkwater, he just overreads it. And down goes the ball. And the Panthers were completely on the back foot. And Scott Drinkwater has just let them straight out of jail. Oh, well, the scrum clock just expired. So anyway, no penalty. We continue on. Cleary hits Luke Garner on the unders ball. Geez, a bit of work there on the face region there from McIntyre, but it has gone unpunished. Second tackle here. Lindsay Smith is brought down just inside the Cowboys 20. Nathan Cleary gets the ball and he hits Liam Henry. Oh, but it's a great tackle by Nanai. But he's up. Schneider. Cleary wants the ball. Cleary off the right. Gives it to Dane Laurie. Laurie scheming through the middle of the field. He gets past. Oh, Robson brings him down around the legs with Harrison Edwards. Laurie plays the ball. Schneider at acting half. Gives it to Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary out the back to Jack Cole. Don't stuff it up this time, Jack Cole. Jack Cole doesn't pass. He holds it. Well done, Jack. Last tackle. Cole plays the ball, gives it to Schneider. Schneider gives it to Cleary. Cleary, lovely little chip through the middle of the field. Players flying through the middle, but Tom Dearden. Beautiful take from Tommy Dearden. Take it away, Semi.
Good defense. This is a brave carry here for Murray Taulagi. He's able to back his way, backed his way to the 10, but he got pushed back a couple of meters there. Purdue a dummy up. Scoots to the left-hand side, able to make 10 meters. He's broken over the 30, over the 40. He's going to get to halfway. What a fantastic 30-meter carry from Jackson Purdue. Did it a dummy up. Passes right to Clifford. Passes right to Derby. Oh, there's a couple of players that were too flat, too deep. It just was a bit of a schmozzle there, but they're now 41 meters away from the try line in Panthers territory. Harrison Edwards now makes it about 33 meters away from the try line. It's last tackle now. Robson passes right to Jake Clifford. We got Vilea. We got Robert Derby chasing, and it's batted back by Vilea into the hands of Reece Robson. Now Dearden, crossfield kick for Murray Taulagi. Oh, it's knocked on. It could be a try for Murray Taulagi. It could be a try, bro.
It is a try.
It's set up as a try. Yes, bro.
Great kick from Tom Dearden, realizing that they were out of, or basically, in all sorts on that left-hand side. And a lovely kick. Had, I think it's Paul Alamotti out there in licorice all sorts, and he's put it down. And Murray Taulungi's right there to pounce on it as William Hunt in the chat is going off. Woohoo, indeed. Look at this. A great kick. Oh, it's Isaac Tungo. I don't know what Alamotti's doing. He's supposed to be the winger. Yeah, that was great work from Yo there, putting pressure on Tommy Dearden. But look at what is he doing? Just hit it out. Like, why didn't he hit it out? Honestly.
Well, he tried to, and he just, he went cross-eyed, mate. But
Ivan Cleary is not happy.
Is it confirmed yet, though?
Well, not yet, but I thought he just fell on it.
I guess so. Ref saying, hang on. Ref saying, hang on.
We are holding.
Oh, I'm holding on, man. Holding on. All right. Confirmed.
It is confirmed.
Fantastic. All righty. Cowboys regain the lead in a seesawing, high-quality affair, mate. Come on, Scott Drinkwater. Come on, bro. 12 and a half minutes gone in the second half. Kick from the sideline is going to go over the black dot. Well done. 22 points to 18. And that now negates any sort of 2-point field goal attempt from Nathan Cleary. 22 points to 18.
But it doesn't negate a 6-point try.
Shut up. Oh, man. Half an hour remaining.
Try and goal, should I say, conversion. Oh,
half an hour, mate.
So they're saying Kenny right shoulder has gone up the tunnel, so that's why Schneider's on the field. Anyway, here we go. Cleary kicks us off, mate. It's taken by
Big grip with another classic hit up after points, getting to the 20-meter line. Robson now left in field, and this is Robert Derby stepping off his left, making about 6 meters on that carry. Second tackle, Robson runs left to Edwards, left to Dearden, left to Jeremiah Nene. Oh, getting up to the 40-meter line. Nene gets up, plays the ball. Third tackle, knocked on by Isaac Tungo, and Cowboys are going to have a fresh set of 6 here, 10 short of halfway. $22 points to 18. Cowboys on the they were $4.75 before kickoff. I called up my mate Doran, doubted. I doubted it. The venture down to Sydney against the Panthers. I nearly did it. I nearly tipped against me boys, but I changed it, mate. I changed it. But we play on. They win the scrum out the back with Robson passing right to Vilea, and Vilea fights his way to halfway. Robson passes left infield, flat for McIntyre, and he fights his way to the 40-meter line. 40 meters out, the Cowboys are central. Robson left, Griff. Oh, there was a player that slipped over. Could have broken the line, but it was a good tackle there by Schneider. Robson able to dart out and dummy up to the left-hand side and getting to the 20-meter line. Fourth tackle, Harrison Edwards right to McIntyre, right to Clifford, out the back to Drinkwater, fends away from one. Tippy toes, dances. It gets to the 10-meter line. Last tackle here, 10 meters out. Robson goes up the top. Clifford cut out past to Vilea.
Get rid of it. Oh.
Alrighty. Last tackle.
Not the worst result. Not the worst result.
Absolutely not. Vilea's a bit ginger to get up. We got Jared McIlroy. Come on, Penrith. We can do this. Well, at least try to anyway. You can try to, mate.
Yes.
Please don't.
Keep trying. That's what it's all about anyway. Anyway, they play the ball. Alamoti gives it to Schneider. Schneider to Dane Laurie, and Laurie is brought down just over the 20-meter line. Griffin Neem tackles in there. Third tackle here. Schneider at dummy half gives it to big Matty Eisenhuth. Oh, and Bateman says, give me those shorts, and dacks him. And fourth tackle here gives it to Isaiah Yo. Isaiah Yo! Oh, geez, I thought he was able to get through that no tackle. Anyway, last tackle over his 40-meter line, and Nathan Cleary kicks it long. He kicks it straight, but he kicks it straight down Scotty Drinkwater's throat. And oh my word, he's throwing a long pass to Derby. Take it away, Sam.
And Derby backs his way to over the 20-meter line. That was 20 meters across field, mate. Drinkwater at dummy up. Passes right to Vilea now. He backs his way to the 30-meter line. I feel like Vilea is working his way nicely into this contest now. Robson at dummy half. Oh, put Bateman back under. Bateman made an 11-meter carry there. Good hit up from him. Third tackle, Robson. Left. Edwards. Left. Dearden. Out the back to Taulagi, who's playing as centre. He then passed to Purdue, who was out on the wing.
And then watch out.
Runched by Liam Martin. Fourth tackle, but they're inside Panthers territory. Dearden now just settles it to Cohen Hess. And they're going to kick the ball from about 45 metres out here through Jake Clifford. We've got Robert Derby racing. Rob Derby, is that a knock-on? Is that a knock-on from Jenkins? It is a knock-on. Now there could be a captain's challenge, though.
I think this will be overruled.
Oh, don't say that, Dor. You got to have hope, mate.
I do have hope. I'm just saying what I saw. I'm just saying I thought Derby knocked it on into Jenkins, but I hope I'm wrong, mate. I'm just saying I've got to say what I see. We need another angle.
I think they're going to win the challenge. I think it came off Derby first.
I need another angle. This is beautiful. Yes.
Off Derby first.
But is it backwards? And then backwards off Jenkins. And goes backwards. It should be play on.
I don't know.
They've said Jenkins has knocked it on.
Oh, that's luck. Hey, Reece Robson. Hey, luck. Karma turns about fair play, Dor. Reece Robson shouldn't have been.
I know. I'm just saying I didn't agree with the Robson decision, and I bloody don't agree with that decision either. That is absolutely the ball's going backwards.
Jason Reader, that's the comment of the year so far in the live stream. As the Cowboys win the scrum from 2 metres out, they pass right to Vilea. Vilea nearly overran it. Alrighty. There's 23 and a half minutes remaining in this game. Cowboys are on the attack. Sam McIntyre now forges his way just to settle up. Second tackle right in front of the sticks. Reece Robson from dummy half goes right. Flat pass for John Bateman. He hasn't scored, I don't think, so yet in Cowboys colours, at least in the regular season anyway yet. So that'd be good if he scored. Still fighting to get up. It's third tackle. Robson left for Clifford, left for Dearden, cut out pass to Purdue. Oh, good scramble there from Panthers. Oh, well, by the sounds of things there, the Cowboys have knocked the ball on by our reaction. Holy mackerel!
I think it's just a good game if
the Cowboys win, but I would like to see Penrith win. No, of course, it's your team, mate. It's your team. I don't hate Penrith. I'm not one of those haters.
We're not telling you to go against your own team. Support your men, Jared. There's still plenty of time here, mate. This 4-point game, 22 minutes of action. Okay, so Kenny's night is over. He's come out of the sheds with ice pack on his shoulder, should I say. He's going to be set for scans after tonight. So hopefully he's all good there for Mitch Kenny, but he will not return tonight. So Schneider will be the hooker for the rest of the evening. Anyway, tackle 3. Yo gives it to Liam Henry and is brought down beautifully by McIntyre and Nanai. Henry gives it. Oh, Isaiah Yo gives the Cleary. Oh, but Jack Cole is bet beautifully by Viliami Vilea. Last tackle. Schneider to Cleary. Cleary going for the 40-20, but Scott Drinkwater is all over it and takes it, mate. Take it away.
Well done, Scott Drinkwater, and he's able to get to just shy of the 30-meter line here. Alrighty, first tackle. Robson, long pass out left to Murray Taulagi, I believe that is, and while it was a long pass out left, he's only able to make about 4 meters forward for the North Queensland Cowboys. This is Jeremiah Nene now. He's been dangerous every time he's touched the ball, to his credit, but still short of the 40-meter line of the Cowboys. McIntyre dummied, got over the 40-meter line, and now the Cowboys on the fourth tackle, I believe, 5 short of halfway. Now, that's a forward pass at a dummy half, in my opinion, and it's been called that way. Yep, Robson had a forward pass. Jared McIlroy, yeah, I know. Come on, Penrith, pick up your game, he says. Pick up your game, he says, Jared McIlroy. And then we've got Jarlo 3. Is Purdue doing better than Egan? Will do, you reckon? Egan. I don't know who Egan is, mate.
He's been talking about, this could be a fantasy question, Sam. This will be probably, is Jackson Purdue doing better than Egan from the Dragons, who made his debut last week? I reckon, yes. Purdue's going to crack, I think, about 60 points, I'd say, at this rate. I think he's already on around 50, so he's getting around 60 and 70. So, yeah, definitely ride with Purdue, mate, if you're playing him.
That was a fantastic debut from Dylan Egan as well. But anyway, we're about here at now, Dor.
Yes, Isaiah gives it to Cleary. Cleary gives it away to Alamotti. Alamotti on that unders line there, but he's met beautifully by Murray Taulagi and did and tackle 3. Alamotti plays the ball, gives it to Schneider. Schneider gives it to Cleary. Cleary gives it to Eisenhuth, and Eisenhuth pins the ears back, but he is met beautifully by Robson and Cohen Hess. Forward tackle, Schneider gives it to Cleary. Cleary taking the right to the line, gives it to Laurie. Laurie gives it to Liam Martin, but he is descended on by multiple players, but he gets the ball away. Dane Laurie sees a bit of space. He gives it out. Hospital pass. Eisenhuth holds onto it. They're just inside the Cowboys 20 here. Last tackle. Schneider's going to get it from acting half. Gives it to Cleary on the left. Cleary puts a beautiful kick over the top. Oh, it's lost it. Oh, and that will be a goal line dropout, I believe.
I thought the Panthers touched it. Can we captain's challenge it? I thought the Panthers touched it and it went forward.
They're checking it as we speak.
Touched. That's a knock on. In goal.
Here we go.
And Derby touched it, but it went backwards. Derby touched it and went backwards, and it came off Papali'i or McLean. One of the two. That should be a knock on.
I want to see that again.
It should be a knock on.
I want to see it again. Show me it, because I thought that it might have missed old mate's hand who was coming through.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. I'm not even wearing my glasses, Dor.
Oh, yep. See, I need to see it again. Flick those. Flick the left hand or the fingers on his left hand from McLean.
Alrighty. So the Cowboys now through Robert Derby, tackled 11 meters out from their own try line. There's under a quarter remaining. Cohen has stepped off the left and made about 11 meters, and there's a penalty here for the North Queensland Cowboys. Panthers were offside.
Well, they called Liam Henry out of it, and he threw his hands back, but they made some sort of slight contact. Anyway. Don't get me started on the officiating. Anyway, let's continue.
Well, look, both ways it's been bizarre, to put it lightly. It's been bizarre
100%,
tonight.
100%.
Both ways. Alrighty, so fresh set. Cowboys tap on their own 40 through Vilea, and he makes about 5 or 6 meters.
What's happened here?
I'm not too sure. There was a halt. I don't know why there was a bit of a halt to proceedings there, but Harrison Edwards now has a hit up, and he's able to get it up over halfway by a couple of meters. Nice carry. Yep, by Harrison Edwards. They're inside Panthers territory. Robson feigned to go left, but went right. Found the space, scooted up over the 30-meter line, but he knocked it on.
Oh, no. Oh, it was a great run. He's been looking really good tonight. Reece Robson, but anyway, he has knocked it on, and the Panthers have the ball. Tackle 1 just inside their own. Oh my God, that's probably close to a 6 again from Cohen Hess. He's just lying all over him. Anyway, no 6 again. Tackle 2, as Isaac Tungo nearly drops the ball. Schneider gives it to Eisenhuth here, and they're inside the Cowboys half. He's going to be tackled just inside their half on tackle 3. Schneider gives it to Isaiah. He takes it to the line. Cleary scheming in, hits Liam Martin on a lovely unders line. 4 tackle here. Schneider gets the ball, gives it to Isaiah. Lovely flat pass to Eisenhuth. He pops it under with a beautiful offload. Schneider finds Laurie. Laurie, what can he do? He just pins the ears back and goes straight and hard into Harrison Edwards. Oh, nearly dropped it. Last tackle just outside the Cowboys 20, and Cleary puts another little lovely dink up. But it is taken beautifully by Robert Derby, but he has surely knocked that on. And that is a knock on from Robert Derby with a great tackle by Nathan Cleary, forcing the error after Derby gobbled up that kick there from Cleary. As we watch it here on the replay, Cleary puts it up. Beautiful take from Derby. Yes.
Has there been any word on Jason Taumalolo? He played the first 15, 17 minutes and he hasn't been seen, and there's only 16 minutes remaining.
I've not heard, Sam. I've been trying to listen to the commentary in the back of the while commentating, obviously, but I haven't heard anything on Taumalolo, and the Cowboys are going to get penalized because they're just taking absolutely 7 years to pack the scrum. So they'll probably not take the scrum. Yes, they're taking a tap instead. Schneider gives it to Cleary. Cleary gives it to Liam Henry. Henry passes it, gives it to Yo on that unders ball to Eisenhuth, and he's inside the Cowboys 10-meter line here, well in the red zone. Schneider gives it to Laurie. Laurie gives it inside to Tungo. Tungo pins the ears back, but he is brought down around the 8-meter line. Third tackle, I believe.
Six again.
Six again. Thank you, Sam. As Schneider gives it to a rampaging Liam Henry, tackled around 3 meters out. Henry plays the ball. Schneider at dummy half gives it to Cleary. Cleary gives it out the back to Laurie. Laurie gives it to Jack Cole. Jack Cole pins the ears back, but he is tackled beautifully by Clifford inside the Cowboys 10. Plays the ball. Schneider gives it to Cleary. Cleary gives it to Isaiah. Isaiah, he's going to not pass it this time and is brought down by Robson. Again, still inside the Cowboys 10. Schneider gives it to Cleary. Cleary out the back to Laurie. Laurie hands, beautiful hands from Tungo out the back to Alamotti. But Alamotti beautiful offload by Alamotti and Schneider. Tungo decides to pass the worst pill ever, and Cleary gives it straight to Dane Laurie, and Dane Laurie tries to go through the hole, but he can't get there. Last tackle, the Panthers have actually gone backwards. Plays the ball. Schneider gives it to Cleary. Cleary runs it, gives it to IPAP. He's back on. Beautiful offload. Casey McLean, was that touched or was it forward? No, Casey McLean is throwing a forward pass. Great defense from the Cowboys there as the Panthers tried to go with a little short side raid there, but were unsuccessful, mate.
15 minutes remaining. Mate, I don't know about you. This is turning into the game of the season so far. This has been outstanding stuff as Robert Derby plays the ball on the 20-meter line via Leah, able to make about 4 or so meters. It's been awesome, mate. William Hunt in the chat is clapping about this. Now here is Jeremiah Nene running against the grain, beating one man, getting to the 30-meter line. Third tackle here. Taumalolo back on for the remaining 14 minutes of play. Hess has the hit up, backs his way to the 40-meter line. It's fourth tackle now. Cowboys are up 22-18. This is Jordan McLean. He's now 5 short of halfway. Maybe a little less than that. Robson passes right infield for Jake Clifford. Kicks towards the left-hand side. Communication! Nearly did drama there for the Panthers door.
And away he goes, Dane Laurie. He's pinning the ears back. Can he find Jenkins? Oh, Dane Laurie, he finds Jenkins, and away goes Thomas the tank engine. He busts from 1, he gets through 2, but he's brought down by Reece Robson. Oh, my God, what was going on with that Cowboys defense there? Dane Laurie just seemed to scream through that. Well, basically, he was walking nearly. It wasn't even that quickly through the line. But anyway, away they go. The Panthers are inside their half. And Moses Leota, he's out around 35 meters out from the Cowboys try line. He plays the ball. Schneider gives it to Cleary. Cleary goes through. He gives it to Jack Cole. Where's the support? Jack Cole's no stuffy. He's tackled inside the Cowboys 10-meter line. They're on the back foot. Cleary is going away. He gives it to...
Yes!
Matt Eisenhuth, what are you doing? He just got 6 again, and he's just throwing it away.
Oh, Kai O'Donnell. Is that Kai O'Donnell now back out onto the paddock? 11 meters away. This game did, and passes right for Robert Derby. Rob Derby just shy of the 20-meter line now. Second tackle, they're right of center. Did and elects to come back left. Jason Taumalolo over the 20 by about 6 meters or thereabouts. A little bit shy of the 30-meter line. Robson goes right and finds Jordan McLean over the 30 by a few more meters. There's 12 minutes remaining. Last
Get off
tackle
him.
here, though. On his own
No.
30 is Jake Clifford. He
Shoo!
kicks it from deep inside his own 30. Oh, the shoe. Oh, no.
Bad shoe. Bad shoe. Oh, you got to give credit to the Panthers. Moses Leota putting great pressure. He's just sliced it. And it's unfortunately gone a couple of meters.
No,
Nova.
Charlo, 3. No, sir.
No. Cleary has not knocked it on. Anyway, here they go. Jack Cole is now in serious trouble, and now Mitch Kenny. He was supposed to be ruled out of going for scans, but it looks like he's coming back from the dead. Jack Cole is apparently in licorice all sorts. Isaiah Yeo plays the ball, gives it to Schneider. Schneider gives it to Cleary. Cleary, lovely little dummy there, but he ends up giving it to Laurie. Tackle 3, just outside the Cowboys 10-meter line. Gives it to Isaiah Yeo. Isaiah Yeo gives it to Cleary. Cleary loses his feet. Beautiful tackle there by Dearden. 4th tackle. Just inside the Cowboys 10, gives it to Schneider. Schneider throws the dummy. It's last tackle. Here goes Nathan Cleary. Isaiah Yeo in the dummy half. Oh, I've never seen Isaiah Yeo in dummy half, but what a lovely pass from him. Cole gives it out. He gets it to Alamotti. Dearden, he beats it off Dearden. Tango tries to get it. Oh, that's about 3 knockbacks.
Yes!
Oh my God, yes.
Whoa! Hits on Moses from a couple of years ago. And now a penalty! Now a penalty for the Cowboys door! 10 minutes remaining!
Tajola's earlier comment, did Cleary knock it on? Bloody oath he did that time.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And yeah, William Hunt did got absolutely cracked by, I think it might have been McLean, mate. But yeah, Dearden defensively got cracked by Alamotti. My goodness. Oh, Panthers fans. Oh, boy. All right. So Cowboys have a fresh set. 5 short of halfway. Waiting for the tap. Murray Taulagi. He taps it. And he gets to halfway. Met solidly, however, by Liam Martin. Who else? We're inside the final 10. Dearden right to Jordan McLean. Oh, there was nearly a mix-up. Cowboys centralized the attack, but no meters produced. McLean holding his beak. Maybe asking for a high shot.
So that took way too long. That is pathetic from the bunker and the referee and the independent doctor. The commentators, the commentators in our ear were saying that Jack Cole was gone ages ago. And it's taken about like 1:32 minutes for him to eventually get off the field.
Mate, Jared McIlroy, he smells a Cowboys win as a Panthers fan, but mate, how many times have we seen Panthers do what they do?
Oh my word, he has come back from the dead. Mitchell Kenny is coming on the field.
Righty, second tackle right in the middle of Combank Stadium. The Cowboys with Reece Robson passes right to Cohen Hess, who has a good 8-meter carry there. They're inside Panthers territory. They're right of center, and Robson goes left infield for Taumalolo, who steps off his left over the 40, and he's able to barge his way over the 30-meter line by a couple of meters. Great run. 4th tackle, Robson, his best game all year. Finds Dearden on the left. Dearden finds Drinkwater on the left. He stops, goes back right, dancing. High tackle, high shot. No, play on, last tackle. Dearden on the right-hand side, Derby running, chasing. Or it's Jenkins takes it, and he takes it safely. Good defense, Cowboys.
Jenkins gives it. McLean there, dummy half from Schneider. He's going to be tackled. McLean's going nowhere there. Tackle 2. And Kenny is back on the field and gives it to Dane Laurie, and he is tackled just in over his own 20-meter line. Cowboys enforcing the pressure early on here. Tungo now pins the ears back, and he's going to get to around 30-meter line. Is Cleary going to go for the early 40-20? Who knows? Leota, pardon me. Gives it to Cleary. Look, doesn't go anywhere. Isaiah Papali, last tackle. No early 40-20. Nathan Cleary, he's going to have to kick it long. He's going to have to kick it high, and he does just that. God, he has hit that well. But Scott Drinkwater takes it this time beautifully and finds Murray Taulagi. Take it away, Sam.
Oh, Murray Taulagi trying to get on the outside of the Panthers defense. Isaac Tungo primarily, but he's going to play the ball on the side to the interchange sideline. Ball comes infield for Jackson Purdue. They centralize the attack. No meters made there on that play. To the 10 people that are in the chat, thank you very much for choosing Wobble and Joy Sports and All Out Club. Go support and subscribe to the All Out Club and Wobble and Joy Sports as well. Thank you if you are new around these here parts. As third tackle, Joyson Taumalolo from his own 40 gets up over halfway by about 6 meters. That's a 15-meter play from JT. Robson darts to the right, finds McLean. Good contact by Brad Schneider, but great post-contact meters by Jordan McLean. They're 28 meters away, but it's last tackle. Robson goes right down the short side. Jay Clifford, I don't think he got the best kick in, but Robert Derby. But it's taken by Laurie. Laurie! But he put a foot on the sideline. Yes!
He has put the foot on the sideline.
I saw it. I had visions of Dane Laurie running 80 meters, mate. But now the Cowboys are going to have a fresh set of 6 from about 25 meters away. 30 meters away.
It's a bit like the Derby incident in the first half.
Now who?
Yeah, what you said. Isaiah Yeo has been put on report for that hit on Scott Drinkwater in the last set. This one just here.
Well, I'm now with you, Dor. That's graphic as he had a great view of it.
It's again, he's missed it. Continue. We'll talk about it post game.
I don't think we'll have enough time because we're going straight into Souths versus Roosters. As Taumalolo left for Dearden, left for Nene. He's been pretty dangerous tonight, Jeremiah Nene, if you don't mind me saying. So Nene backs his way to the 10-meter line. There's less than 7 minutes to go. Second tackle, Robson. Passes right infield for Taumalolo. Had to reach out to grab it, but he's still able to make about 6 meters. They're right in front of the posts. A little bit right of the sticks. Robson, third tackle, decides to go right. Did and goes out the back to Clifford. Passes right to Vilea. Vilea is stopped by 5 Panthers there. Whoa, wow. Fourth tackle now. At the top of the screen now coming left in field. Clifford did and now he chooses to use Taumalolo to go back under. Taumalolo, he is stopped there by Yo and Moses the Otter. Last tackle, Robson feigned to go left, I thought, but went right. Clifford right to Kai O'Donnell. Kai O'Donnell, that's not bad.
Just get tackled. No,
just
nothing wrong with
box
that.
Him in. Box him in, Cowboys.
Plays the ball here, and Schneider gives it to Tom Jenkins, and he pins the ears back, and he's tackled just over the Panthers' 10-meter line. Kenny gives it to Tungo, and Tungo is brought down on tackle 2 just over his 20-meter line by Hess and Nanai. Plays the ball. Kenny gives it to Alamotti. 3 one-off runs here, but they're up to the 30-meter line on tackle 3. Kenny gives it to Yo. Yo to Lindsay Smith, and Lindsay Smith gives it to Nathan Cleary, but he gets it away.
Passed off the deck. Passed off the deck.
Keeps on going. Lindsay Smith, he's tackled on tackle 4. Kenny gets the ball, gives it to Nathan Cleary. This man is everywhere at the moment. And lovely ball to Isaiah offloads at the back. Kenny gives it to Smith. Smith gives it to Schneider. They've got it a huge overlap. Just pass it, you idiots. And Isaiah Pavali passes it. Whoa! That? Kelsey McLean has not passed it to a wide open Tom Jenkins. Anyway, last tackle. Smith gives it away. Leota, Mudd. Tango gives it to Alamotti. Alamotti for the Oh my word! Poor Alamotti. He doesn't know. It's given a try, but we don't know. He doesn't look very confident.
What a dive!
Oh my God! I've nearly lost my voice. Casey McLean, what the flying hell are you doing? You just have to pass the ball and the guy scores untouched. Oh, God, that's a brain fade, and I'm calling it right now on this live show. If the Panthers lose this game, I bet you a bottom dollar, $1.05, that Casey McLean is dropped again. That is awful.
Oh, we're looking at the replay here. Alamotti dives from 4 meters out. Hey, mate.
Oh, his foot goes close. Hold on.
We've got it. He's dived, and his foot touches the line.
I told you, his foot's out.
And I'll tell you what, if his foot didn't touch the line, I think he probably gets the try. Just quietly. Come on, Tom Dearden. Yes! I'm sweating profusely, mate.
Exceptional from Mr. Jackson Purdue.
Yep, it was Purdue's speed.
Oh my God. He's dropped. He's dropped. I'm calling it now. He's dropped. That is one of the worst blunders that I've seen this year. Maybe even in the last couple of years. He is straight through. Look, please show me the replay so I can feel maybe a bit better about the situation. Look, if Alamotti's foot didn't go out, he grounded the ball in the field of play. There was no no sideline involved at all. And look, that was a stunning effort from Alamotti. Just unfortunately for him, his foot went out. Get back on side, Penrith, please. All right. Away we go.
There's less than 5 minutes to go. The clock is
game of footy.
Oh, what a freaking beauty. Sam McIntyre now with the hit up to the 20-meter line now. Oh, a little bit of a crusher, but play on. I'm happy for that to be play on, but I've seen that pulled up before. Robson passes right infield for Jordan McLean. He's able to make about 5 meters on that play. It's now third tackle now. What's the call here? What's going on? Why is Jordan McLean up? Crusher.
Yeah,
We're going for a crusher. It's a penalty. Yes, you're damn right I called it. It was Moses Leota that came over the top. You're damn right I called it. It's 4.5 minutes to go. Jason Reader. What a game, he says.
Thank
Jordan
God.
McIlroy. Good game. William Hunt, this match has been crazy. This is one of the games of the season, maybe the best we've seen so far in 2025. It's been outstanding stuff.
Last night was bloody good, and this is nearly just as good, if not better.
Oh, mate.
The judiciary has got a few cases to look at tonight, the match review committee. Oh, dearie me.
Clifford, only makes about 20 meters.
That's all right. Right, it's out.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing, and it is
That's
out.
That's it, 100%.
All righty. So from their own 40, the Cowboys, Purdue taps it, passes right infield for Dearden, and then Dearden finds McIntyre on the right-hand side. And now he's gotten over the 40-meter line by a couple of meters. Robson at dummy half, passes right. Jordan McLean puts the foot down and gets to halfway, right in the center of Combank Stadium. Second tackle, Robson passes left for Jason Taumalolo, and he fights his way towards the Panthers' 40-meter line. Well done. By the way, Cowboys, they have never won at Combank Stadium. They are under 4 minutes away from getting their first dub at the venue as Kai O'Donnell comes into contact with the Panthers defense. It's fourth tackle, 30 meters away from the top of screen. It's coming left infield for Clifford, left for Drinkwater. He dummied. He's dancing, but he's wrapped up there, but he's able to back his way to the 20-meter line. Last tackle here. What do? Do you run or do you put a kick in? Robson decides to go left to find Dearden. Dearden, finds Casper, but then Murray Taulagi, he's tackled on the 20-meter line. Panthers, they have to go 80 meters now. They've got 3 minutes to do it.
And away they go. Alamotti tackled down, tackle one. Plays the ball, gives it to Kenny. Kenny to Laurie, and Laurie, he is chopped there beautifully by Kai O'Donnell on his own 30-meter line on tackle two. Kenny gives it to Schneider. Schneider unders ball to IPAP. IPAP looking to offload, but there's nothing there. Third tackle, 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Gives it to Cleary. Cleary out the back. They've jammed in hard. But look, Tungo picks it up and Tungo goes. Oh, but he's knocked it on. A beautiful tackle. And the Panthers are going to have only one set to go if they can keep the Cowboys out here. 2 minutes and 25 seconds, Sam. Take it away.
Murray Taulagi plays the ball in now. The ball is in the hands of Jeremiah Nene. He has stopped just a bit beyond halfway. There's 2 minutes to go. Robson passes right to Jason Taumalolo. Bumps away from Kenny, but Kenny sticks to him like glue. Second tackle, 40 meters out. Plays the ball. Robson goes left, finds Jordan McLean, able to make about 6 or 7 meters on that play, maybe 8. All right, we are now into the 2-minute zone now. As Scott Drinkwater passes right to Clifford, right to Kai O'Donnell, and they're about 27 meters away from the try line here, are the North Queensland Cowboys. All righty, fourth tackle. Out the back to Scott Drinkwater, the 30 meters out. Sam McIntyre bumped by Isaiah Papali'i. Last tackle here. Robson, what do? Passes right. Clifford puts the bomb up. Vilea and Derby are chasing. Laurie leaps for it and takes it. The Panthers, they've got to go 90 meters in 90 seconds.
What?
What's up, Peter Goff? You have had the spotlight on you all friggin' game. You've had the spotlight on you all game. Calling out a Panther. The referee is calling out a Panther. Who is it? You've had the spotlight on you all game. High shot by Isaac Tungo. And Isaac Tungo's in the sin bin door. That's poor. That's absolutely disgraceful. They said mitigating. French. No, it's like, I don't care if you swear, Dor. They said mitigating circumstances.
What's going on? Sin bin. Neither was the Robson one. They're so soft. It's barely a high tackle. I know we're trying to look after player welfare. Anyway, we got a minute to go. Focus on the game, Connor. Anyway, Leota tackled on the, third tackle, just over his own 20-meter line. Panthers need a miracle. Yo, gives it to Cleary. Cleary! Oh, it's knocked it on. He's knocked it on. He's knocked it on. Oh, no, wait, what's going on here? Was it a penalty? No, okay, sorry. Cowboys have been penalized here, and for a strip, I believe, for multiple people in the challenge, in the tackle, and Tom Dearden is sending it upstairs, as we believe, to challenge that decision.
At least they get a breather, Cowboys. 45 seconds to go.
Right, foul play.
From who? There was momentum.
I don't know. I'm trying to listen.
Sorry.
You're right. Nanai is on report. High tackle. Why don't you just bloody send him off too, Peter Goff? Nobody just lost the plot. God's sake.
That is the exact same tackle on Murray Taulunga that Tungo made, and Nene isn't getting sent to the sin bin. But in any event, Dor, you take it away.
They're missing it live. Anyway, I could go on a huge rant. Anyway, away we go. McLean gives it to Kenny. Kenny gives it to Leota. And Leota is brought down here just outside of the Cowboys' 40-meter line. Plays the ball. 25 seconds remaining. Schneider. Oh, my God. That was close to it. Not forward. Very flat. Oh, okay. I agree with that stop of play there, Peter Goff. I haven't agreed with the last ones, but lovely throw from the Cowboys waterman of the football. Anyway, third tackle. Second tackle, should I say. Cleary gives it to Laurie. Laurie pins the ears back, but he's beautifully tackled here. 10 seconds to go. Third tackle here. The Panthers, they're going to big shift to the left is on the cards. Cleary. Oh, he throws the dummy. Gives it to Isaiah Yo. Isaiah Yo gives it to Laurie. Laurie looking like he doesn't know where to go. Laurie, he's just going on the same spot. What is he doing? He gives it to Alamotti. Alamotti, you need to get rid of the ball. Alamotti comes back infield. He gives it to Schneider. Schneider drops the ball. And the Cowboys come to Bankwest down in Sydney, and they get a huge victory. What an upset for the boys from North Queensland. What a stunning victory. They spoil Isaiah Yo's 250th game, milestone game, and they are victors, 22 points to 18. Sammy, take it away, mate. Your men get it done.
I love this club. I love this club. I I'm so over the moon. But to everybody in the chat, William Hunt, mate, how you feeling? Jared McIlroy, oh man, sorry mate, but commiserations. What a fantastic match of footy. Jason Reeder, thank you for the congratulations. Not on my victory, on their victory. I need to move on. We need to move on. Kickoff is only moments away. Ladies and gents, the North Queensland Cowboys pull off arguably the upset of the season to earn a victory over the Penrith Panthers in Sydney. Their first victory at CommBank Stadium. I'm absolutely over the friggin' moon. Well done to the North Queensland Cowboys. That's the defense that we've seen them do in periods throughout the past couple of years, and they kept the Panthers scoreless in that second half. I'm absolutely elated. Well done. Congratulations to you. Next week, they travel to Perth to take on the South Sydney Rabbitohs in winning form, man. What an absolute blockbuster that's going to shape up to be. We need to move on. We need to go on to the next stream, guys. Talk to you guys the next episode. Thank you very much for your continued support.
Just follow us over onto the next stream. We'll be there and we'll analyze this Cowboys Panthers game as well in the second
Mate,
at halftime.
Nard V, come over and watch East versus Roosters versus Souths now. Cowboys win 22 points to 18 at CommBank Stadium. Guys, thank you so much for the continued support. I'll see you guys.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you soon.